Hey everybody, thanks for continuing your interest in Country Club Church. We're glad that you have shown what might be a good bit of who we are in yourselves. You know what we say around here, that if you're one of us, you're one of us. So let me tell you something that they might not tell you in your fancy orientation set, but you need to know this because it's very important about being one of us. You see, it might very well look like either one of these two doors would be completely appropriate for you to use. But the reality is, those of us that are in the know that you only use this door and you never use this door. Well, the story of it goes like this. Back in 1964, that door broke. And that door remained broke until 1992. And nobody ever used that door because that door was broke until some pesky fire marshal came along and said, you can't have a broke door, you got to fix that door. So we did fix that door and that door does open. But if you ever want to make sure that you get the ire of all your fellow country club members, the thing you do is you go through that door. Because even though you can go through that door and even though it's easy to go through that door, everybody knows this is the right door to go through because this is the door we always go through. So don't you go going through some newfangled new door when you can go through the old door like everybody else does. You do that and you'll steer clear of problems. Another insider tip about Country Club Church, and that's making sure you get your tea time that you want. And the key is to get here early in the morning so you can see what the available tea times are. Take one of those cards, take it off, take it, hold on to it so that you can bring it to the marshal at the right time and he'll get you started. Now, some people have talked about, why don't we have an online system? Online system. Why don't we have an email address? Why don't we have voicemail? Well, you see, the reality is we've never needed that stuff for over 100 years. We did just fine without it. And so we think the system we have right now works just fine. And we think you will too. Besides, if you're one of us, you already know it's the best way. People sometimes ask me, why at Country Club Church do you guys do things the way you do things? Well, frankly, a lot of times I don't remember why we do things the way we do things. I'm sure that at one time we had a good reason for what we did, but we just now do it because that's what we do. And if you're like us, you'll like us.